It all starts in your late teenage years. You start by growing hair in new places that hair has never grown before.
But it doesn't stop there when you're a teenager. Hair starts growing in places that really they don't belong even as you get older. By the time you realize it, you've turned into the werewolf without even noticing it.
At home, your parents are always concerned about, "Hey there, son, how's school going? Remember to keep up those grades." All you have to worry about is having fun, being with friends, and who are you going to ask to go to the school dance? But hanging out with friends and taking a girl to the dance means that you need money. So what do? Option number 1. Simple. You ask your parents for the money. Yes, it's simple enough if the parents have money available in order to give you. But in my case, my parents worked really hard, and the money that they earned and the money that they brought home was for the house. When option number 1 doesn't work, you go to option number 2.
What is option number 2?
You find a job. So now you have a goal in mind. You must sacrifice that dedicated time of spending with your friends and freedom of playing video games at all times to go ask somebody for a job. Most teenagers have very few options about where to go work. You're either at a fast food restaurant, or you're working at a store, or you're working with your parents. I myself worked with my dad, helping him with his business, but it was a strain on our father-son relationship. Not only was I getting bossed around at home, I was also getting bossed around at work. And of course, since it's your first job and you don't have any experience whatsoever, you get to start at the very bottom of the wage scale. What is your wage scale? I want to know. Put it down in the comments. I want you guys to let me know if you're a teenager, if you're starting, if you had your first job, or if you remember what your first job was. Let me know what your minimum wage was. I can tell you right now, mine was a whopping $4.25. God, that wouldn't even get me a Whopper nowadays. So my first job ended up being at the library. I know what you're thinking. You're working at a library. How much fun can that be? It's very fun if you're working at the library that I was working at. Because if you stay and listen to the story, you're gonna realize that I was working at a library at a university. And it was one of the simplest, easiest jobs I've ever had. All I had to do was walk in and clock in. Walk the floors of my designated floor, pick up any book that was left on tables, counters, or floors. God, these college kids need to learn how to pick up after themselves. And put them back on the shelves. The best part about this job was that I was only supervised for about an hour to an hour and a half. Yes, I would come in at 3:30, and around 5:30, the fun began. Oh yeah, 5:15 came around, and you ninja your way into the hallways and little corners, looking around, making sure nobody was left, no supervisors were staying back working late, and head towards Freedom. Freedom was the college student hangout building. Basically a building where most students will go and gather and, talk and hang out and do all this stuff. But they had pool tables, they had arcades, they had restaurants. Everything that you can think of to enjoy yourself for the next 2.5 hours. I did this for 2 years. And then I left. I moved on. It was time to grow up a little bit more. Not bad being a librarian. I worked at a library. I enjoyed it. Had lots of fun. What was your first job? Let me know at the bottom. And by the way, thank you to everybody that has come around and has seen the videos and has subscribed. I know I've been away for a little while. A lot of time spent with the family, a lot of time spent with the kids. But I'm trying to get back into the motion of things. Next video will be out soon. See you guys on the next one. Laters.